All right, YouTube world, found Mike. How's it going, Carwash Mike?
It's a little nasty out there today, but we're hanging in there. Super Bowl Sunday. What would you guys like to know today?
I guess the cold weather hasn't convinced you enough to find a spot, huh?
Let's just say the cold weather is giving me a push out the door to a new world, because it's too cold. I'm getting older, and it's getting worse. Because of this weather, obviously. Oh, they gave me a tent, and you know how you talk about other people that don't let them steal it or take it? Well, guess who was a victim of his own circumstance? Me. So let's just put it this way: I don't have a tent either. I had to sell it to eat. But you know, the first thing people think when you do something like that is automatically drugs or alcohol or some outlandish thing. But everyone who knows me knows I work. They know I push to make sure that I'm self-sufficient. Well, with the couple of snows and the cold weather, guess who got the opportunity to have to look like one of the peoples we talk about, which is me. But these guys were understanding. It's hard when the weather gets like this. It really is. Like, there's no one out, and they were probably all huddled up like a bunch of rabbits, like I was until I came out. It's bad. I just happened to run into these guys today, and thank God they were out here today, because I was at my last wits on trying to eat, and they took care of me, and I'm going to try to take care of them today.
All right. So how's it been? It's been, what, 2 weeks since we've been up here. This is the second week just because of that snowstorm last week. So what kind of new revelations have happened? What's
new thing? A few more people kicked the bucket. I'm not exactly sure who they are, but this weather this time of year, it's really rough. And only the stronger, they're saying only the strong survive, is really true. Because a lot of people do stuff to go to jail, do whatever they can to get warm. So the best thing I could say is, until the weather breaks, I don't know who's here or who's not. This cold weather, there may be a lot more ambulance calls, which I'm actually surprised I haven't heard. So I'm not really sure how things are going to turn. Right now, I was just glad to come across these guys. I can't even think of anything philosophical to say. All I know is I was hungry, I was cold, and once again, they're here to rescue. Anybody who thinks that they're doing this to pat their own selves on the back, they're lying. They didn't have to stop. They didn't have to say they had anything. They even gave me coffee and a donut. So what does that tell you? You know they really wanted all those donuts to themselves because they're riding around in the truck with nothing to do. But they shared with me. What else can you say to that?
And we come all the way up here in the snow anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. And they came up here in their black mobile with the big tires on it and fought the snow to come out and help us. What does that tell you? It's not like they were like 2 minutes away. They drove a while to get here. And where are you people? They're looking for some of us.
So they shut down the people living up at the bridge, right? The bridge in, what they call the bridge in Kane and
8th Street.
Is 8th? Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's moved out of there. Where do you think they went? Where would you go if you were living under the bridge there and got booted?
Well, a lot of the people, probably any doorway, anywhere they can. Or what they do is they just keep walking around until they're exhausted, and you'll see them laying on a step just to get 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes rest, and then they start it all over again. Or they actually go home for a few days, pull themselves together, and come back. A lot of the people you see under these underpasses and stuff get stuck here. they don't actually stay here. They get stuck, and then they pull off, and then they come back when they're feeling. But I would say, if you go by the underpasses where the woods are, where the trees are tall, you'll find tents and people in there. Believe it or not. Right across the street here.
Yeah, in that gully there.
Yeah, they hide in there, and over by the train tracks too.
Yep, and behind the apartment complex over
Yeah, yep.
Yep. So they keep it nice and neat over there. I was over there last time we were up, and they keep it pretty clean under there.
That's because it's new.
Oh, is that what it
They're
is?
keeping it clean because it's new. Give it a time, because the more people to find out about it, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything would you like to know?
I think that's it. Anything else you want to add?
Sorry for a short interview, but like I was saying, remember, I was talking trash about another girl who either sold or lost her tent, and the same thing happened to me. So you gotta be careful what comes out of your mouth and who you talk down or make fun of, because I ran into the same situation. Mine may not have been a drug situation, but it was still a situation. And those situations, when you're up here and you think you got it going on, have a way of knocking you down a little bit. So all I'm gonna say is, before you start judging people or giving your commentary on somebody, you better figure out where you are, because it doesn't take long for it to bite you in the butt.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma's a bitch. Well, until next time, people, I'm trying to do what I can for you. You be safe out here, and don't go sledding on a one blade sled. It doesn't work out.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.